Hey guys, this is RLC's 321's Fantastic Plastic coming back again with another model kit video. This time we are going to continue on with this. We've already done the unbagging. Now we need to get this ready to be painted. And it really does glow in the dark, and it glows in the dark really well. It's actually a really good model, to be fair. I want to keep the baggie because I want to cover it with things so it doesn't get dusty and things like that. But yeah, this, as I say, we've had a quick look at things, and what I want to do, I still need to get some plaster of Paris. We need to fill this hole off first. That's one of the first things we have to do, because I cannot do. Actually, let's see if it still glows in the dark now. Is that going to glow in the dark? You can't really see it very well. Anyway, we need to fill this, but also make it look like so it's not that. So we're going to have to try and follow the contours of anything that's there to make it look like this, basically, because we want to try and emulate that, but over here. Also, I want to fill this with plaster of Paris so it will make it look like I'm going to paint it as almost like a living statue. That's what I want to do. I want to do a living statue. I am tempted to leave the eyes, just mask the eyes off, and just have those as glow in the dark. Not sure yet, but we'll soon see. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do first. We need to fill this. I need to buy some plaster of Paris so I can fill this hole. Because I would also need to have some way of holding it upright so the plaster doesn't all leak out of there. Because this didn't come with any kind of attachment to stop it from coming out, which I thought was really strange. So let's carry on. Right, so what I'm going to need now is my putty. So I need to find out where I put my putty so I can actually get it out. Where did I put you? Right, I'm going to bring you guys back as soon as I find it. Okay, I found it. I'm back. Right, so we're going to need to fill this. So let's get there. Move you over there. Let's get our 2-part epoxy putty here. So I think something along the lines of that size should do it. So hang on 1 minute, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm now back. So 2-part epoxy putty. Obviously you'll have 1 part here. This is the hardener and this is the actual putty. Now they're supposed to be equal sizes, and that isn't. So let's break off a piece and then let's see if that's, there we go, that's roughly about the right size. So then you just mix these together. And I really should have brought some water with me. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit of this on my workstation here, so I can just get my fingers just a little bit wet, because it's going to be a lot easier so this doesn't keep sticking to my fingers. So I'm just going to need this putty for a bit, and I'll bring you back when it's done. Okay, so that should be pretty much everything now. That should be just about ready to go. So I'm just going to make it into like a sausagey kind of shape to fit in there. We're going to bring it over, and we're just going to smoosh it in. I don't need all that in there. Okay, you'd think I'd be more prepared, wouldn't you, knowing what I was going to do. I can't find my tools. Use that to pull that out of there. Right, okay. Right, alrighty then. So, let's get my... I'm going to just wet a finger. I'm just going to go across here because this is going to help smooth it out a little bit. And then I'm going to get this and I'm going to try and copy what's over there. That's a bit too deep. Okay. Okay. Get a little bit more in here. Just dampen it a bit. Well, using a little bit of moisture on here really helps it. Let's now get this kind of thing here. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark it out just a little bit and start pushing it down and flattening it out a bit, and then do the same on the top side. So I don't want it to be like really demarcation kind of thing. I just want it to be very slight. Okay, so I think we shall let that dry now because that looks to be okay. Then once that's dry, we can give it a bit of a sand and then see where we go from there. So I'll bring you guys back when that's ready, which will be in a good few hours. So I will see you guys in that video. Won't be long. Hey guys, right, I am now back. This should be dry enough. This should be dry enough for me to give at least I want to put a little tiny bit of primer on here. And the primer I'm going to use is the matte blacks automotive finish for use with cellulose paints. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, I think I will go with the Vallejo black surface primer. Should I start with grey? I don't know. I'm gonna go with grey because I'll be able to see a little bit clearer any mistakes that may be there, and then I should be able to, well, clear them out. So let's put a little bit of primer in here. Don't want a lot of primer, just want a little bit of primer in there. Let's actually get this little oobly flip here. And where'd I put my place? There you are. Pop that in there. Get a little bit of thinner. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just a little. And I'm going to get this mixed up a bit. Right. So I'm just going to spray just a little bit on here. No, I'm not going to spray anything on there because that's not coming out at all. Of course, this is one of the reasons why I got myself a new airbrush, because this isn't working properly. But I should be able to see what I need to do with this. To get it to look similar to the opposite side. So if I just do a little, paint this a little bit here. This is horrible. I'm not liking this airbrush. I'm not liking this airbrush now. I think what I'm going to have to do is use... Where's my new one? Oh, it's up there. My new one's up there. Right, okay. Let's get the new one out. Let's get the new one out. No choice but to use the new one now. I might have to really deep clean that other one. Right. Let's put this on here. Pour the rest of that in there. Like so. I'll just plonk that there for now and I'll clean it later. There we go. That is a lot better. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply a coat of this grey primer, and once it's dry I am then going to use that black car spray paint as well over the top of it. Right, okay, so let's give that a bit of a blow dry with the airbrush. Give you a bit of a clean. Okay, let's get rid of that. Into there. So I'm going to let this dry and then I can have a little look at this, now what you would call it, shoulderish piece, to see how much different it is from that side. I mean, from here it's not looking too bad, but I want a bit more definition in there. So I need to let this dry first before I can do that. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. It's dry enough. It's dry enough. It will do. It's still a bit tacky in places, but it will do. It's just wanted a thin layer of primer on it. And to be honest, right, it's going to be painted almost like a living statue, because it is a statue of Cthulhu. And looking at this part here, I think I quite like it. It doesn't look too bad, you know. So I'm gonna leave that as is, because it could be that, because it could be how these people made the statue didn't do it quite right, or whatever have you. You know what I mean. And I'm a lazy ass anyway. But now I've got a little bit of that primer on. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna spray some of this matte black automotive stuff over that. And then from there I can then build up different kinds of colours and everything like that. Because what I think I might do is do the black, go with some browns, some greens, and things like that. I'm going to try and make the base look more coppery kind of effect, with a bit of green inside this supposed writing here, and you know, go from there. But I really need this to be fully dry. I mean, I've already been at this waiting for this to dry for like 2 hours, and it's not 100% dry yet. But already you can see some of the detail on the kit with just that bit of primer. And yes, I've decided not to have the eyes glow just because I didn't have the patience to get, I mean, I might just, once I finish everything, I might decide to go in with a blade or something and just carefully scrape out the eyes so they could glow in the dark. I suppose I could do that, but it's not something I actually don't know. I'm just for easy at the minute. Yeah, I'll just for easiness. So that's pretty much it for today. We've got the main coat of, for the first bit of primer on. We've covered up the hole, and I was gonna fill it up with plaster of Paris like I said earlier in the video, but then I thought I've got nothing to keep the plaster of Paris in anyway, for one, and it's quite sturdy. I mean, it's not exactly a light model. So, I mean, I'm just blonking it on the floor and it's jogging my camera a bit. You know, so I think he's going to be okay as is. He doesn't need to have any more weight or anything inside him. So I think he's going to be fine as is. So that's what's going to be on the next video. I'm going to be... When you next see him, he's going to be painted black. Because I'm going to do that a little bit later on. Hopefully... if it stops raining, I'm going to quickly run outside and just give it a quick coat of the black, and then I'm going to go from pretty much there. I may even if I do decide to do the eyes, I may even, where all the inserts is on this heel, like this kind of line, I may put a scraper in there to scrape it away to have those glow in the dark. That might be a better idea, but we'll see. We'll see. As I say, I need to let this dry a little bit more before I can spray it with the black. And I'm just, I mean, with the black paint, the spray paint, all you get about what, 6 inches away from it. So about 6 inches away, just lightly press down, spray over, lift offs, and you just keep doing that until you've covered the whole model basically. And get all inside the nooks and crannies, but don't keep it in one spot. Whatever you do, you don't keep it in one spot, because that's when you get the runs. That's when you get everything like that. I mean, it's got built-in nastiness on here as well, but I'm going to keep it because I mean, it looks like hair. I don't know if you can see it too clearly. There we go, like right here. It looks like hair, but it's not. It's actually part of the model, or part of this thing. And you know, I think, how much did it cost me? About £9 or something like that. You know, and it looks like a fairly decent thing. It's not meant to be a model, but I'm gonna make it as a model. Yes, I am. Good, what am I doing? Anyway, so I'm gonna let that dry fully. I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and tomorrow we are going to be continuing on with this little dude. So I will see you then. You take care of yourselves. Bye bye now.